Hello everyone, Janna is here, and in this video, I'm going to give you a little bit more details on trades, and also I have been trying to do a little bit of live stream, live trades, and making analysis on daily basis for what couple of days I was doing it, and also I'm testing right now another setup on EA, which I have an automatic system built in, but last time when I was trying it, it was not very successful. That's why this time I'm trying with different settings. I didn't use it for quite a while, but now I thought, why not? Because it's always nice to have it hands free, right? Not spending all the time by the screen. And also, guys, I'll share with you another um, account I'm having with a different system. Also, was introduced to me by somebody else. It's not my system. It's also fully automatic, like completely hands free, and it's doing really good results. I mean, I've seen the results, and I don't really trust much full automatic systems, but quite impressed with this new one. And the problem is it's the same because it's all uses kind of martingale, increasing the lot size. That's why I wanted to do a test of it myself now to see if it's actually going to perform quite well in this time while I'm still not trading myself. It's July and August, like the worst months, in my opinion, for trading at all. So I want to see how it's going to go through, and what we can do afterwards with that. If I will be able to share it with you, like depends on the owner of that system. So now let's just see what happened with the. No, I'll just probably show you guys that other account. So and then I'll just stick to gold. Okay, so that's the account, and this is the real one. Okay, this is not demo account. This is a cent though, where I'm showing you the history right now. I deposited some amount. As you can see, it's $466 I put in, and I had few trades there, some trades with gold originally, but this um, other system, it does not trade gold. So you see, after all those gold trades, I have here many pairs. So it looks like it trades like all sorts of pairs: the Australian, pound yen, dollar Swiss, dollar yen, Swiss yen, a lot of pairs. As you can see, lots and lots. This is the history right now. I just wanted to show you where I started from. Only put it now in July. So let's just we'll go back up again to so you would know, because I want to give you results after. So 14th of July I started it, and um, for today, as you can see, guys, it's already made $42, like 4,200. If it would have been a $46,000 account, look, it's really really impressive, I have to say. And it looks like, you see, the lot sizes were not um, very high, because that's what I was checking out, like how big the lot size would go. And the starting lot, not point not 2, so it starts from not point not 2. And well, I can see that pound dollar went to $2, two lots, something like that. And that's pretty much it. So that's what I'm saying. There are always risks of all of those systems, because they're all pretty much using averaging and then martingale, and that's looks like mm, that was the maximum in here. So yeah, so that's why it's probably not going to be also for the smaller accounts, basically, unless of course cent account, and then you can put small amount, and then of course not to worry as much. Yeah, okay, so then I have trades for gold afterwards, see. Yeah, so we will see how bad the lot size can grow of course, but at this moment the result is really nice. And the floating right now is 267. And well, we will see how this month closes. You see, it's only a few days, and at the end of the month, I'm going to check it out. What we will have here, what the balance will be here. So yeah, because it looks really, really promising, I have to say. Well, that's the one. And now we are going back to the my strategy and my EA. And again, guys, I was, as you know, I'm not trading, and this is just a test account to test the mostly this automatic system, where I'm also actually showing you the streaming I was doing, and making those analysis at night. Well, for me, it's night time. For you guys, if you are looking to follow and you want to see those technical overview before the market before the market opens at night. So it is around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. London time. Okay, so you can see where you are. So this is around the time I'm trying to go live. So after 10 p.m. London time. And when the market closes and like slightly opens slightly a few minutes afterwards, but I might need more time afterwards for like placing my usual orders for the Asian session, right, through the Asian session. And in this like an hour before the market opens or whatever, like minutes there, I'm trying to give you the most details of what I'm expecting from the day, and where possible the movements could go. And if, for example, I'm not placing the orders, then where you could look for place the orders, because I'm saying I'm not trading right now and not looking at the market all the time. I'm not by the screen all the time, but I know quite a lot of you following, and I'm still trying to give you whatever I can, at least like one trade a day or 1-2 trades a day. And of course, trying to do stream and live, but not during the day. I can't do it because, like I'm saying, I'm not there. I might just jump in to have a look and then I just walk away again. Trying just to have a bit of a rest at this moment as much as I can. I know I have comments again, and people asking to do more commentary during the day. But like I'm saying, guys, because I'm not trading, it's not much of the practical for me, just to sit and uh, spend time. And instead of having a bit of a rest from it. Okay, so that's all the point, to have rest. So, but I don't know, we will see, because like I'm saying, once again, I'm warning you that it's summertime and you need to be careful with use money management, risk management, please. And the lot sizes you decide for yourself. I'm still suggesting to use the lowest as possible, and expect if there could be a losing trade, you expect could be few recoveries. So you have to take it all in mind. Like you probably seen this week, I think. So of course, in my Telegram channel, I have been sending those pending orders for you guys, and it's all closed out with profits. And I think pretty much all the trades were profitable, except the last one. It was with the loss, but at the end of the day, it's all recovered. Okay, so it was recovered, and yeah, which was around here. And the last day on Friday, that's what I've made the video before Friday, right? And explained what to look here for, where expectation was possible market goes up. And at the same time, I was telling you, remember, quite a lot of people using those swings trades, and they could jump into, like, for example, here in buy. So I was saying, oh yes, some people might just buy here when we were right here, right? But I was telling you that was not confirmation. It was not showing for buy, and it still could have been like a bearish flag or whatever. You see what happened when I was telling you guys that I didn't place the orders where I was showing I would place the orders, right? Buy stop in here and sell stop in here. But I was telling you that it needed a little bit more time, because at the time I was making the video, we were only like what 1-2 candles in here, and that's why I wasn't sure if the market would want to go a little bit higher or a little bit lower. But you see, it was quite pretty straightforward. That's what I was telling you. If you see I wasn't there, then you could have just placed it later. Okay, so later that way I was showing where I would have placed my orders. Well, basically, if I would be trading and with like reasonable size account, a smaller lot size, I would just put it anyway. Okay, I would have just put it anyway, but I was trying to explain to you in my video is that the risk was that it could have just go a little bit high up there and would be possible to take us into the bad trade, which, like I'm saying again, with reasonable account doesn't matter, but the small accounts you need to be a bit more careful. Don't want to catch losing trades, right? You see, that's what actually happened. Actually, market crashed, gold crashed, yeah, like fall, and the other areas I was showing is that possible the one low, previous low, and another low, but actually market went down to 2400. You see, now I can actually put the 2400 something again back. Okay, right here somewhere, well, plus minus, so it's stopped right here, and that's what I was telling you about these levels. Remember, I was showing you that it could be something like this because we had here we have another top, and we had here previously, right? That's how it's actually started. That was the original channel where it was treating quite well this area, and you see that's where I was telling you this could have been not the reversal yet but continuation of the going down. And you see here would have been possible other entry points if I would be sitting and watching the channel, again placing the both directions, not just jumping into buys or something. This what you see, another false kind of pattern, right? Double bottom with the lots of pins and quite a lot of people. I'm pretty much sure we're buying here, and that's what happened. The market felt again. So that's why I'm telling you guys with my strategy where I'm just like, okay, so you see when the market went down, I would have probably placed orders here again next time for the next possible entry point, right? When it's broke out and would have give me the small profit, and the next one would have been going down further. Okay, then it would have been just like this. So this is the little areas I'm looking for. I mean, the top one I probably would have still think about if I would wanted to place it like this, or maybe a little bit higher at that time, or maybe just wait for something else because the here is quite wide. You see, like 60 pips wide, because when it's that wide, actually stop loss should be also a bit wider, because stop loss should be always above or below the channel area. Okay, so that's why maybe I would have thinking about this where I would want to place it at the time if I would be doing trading it. And this one was another one, just the perfect little channel because it's very straight, it's not as wide, and right underneath that little bottom. So you see, this would have been expectation. Well, okay, if it is a double bottom, then if it will break out, it should go up at least to this area, and who knows, right, higher, like go for reverse. But at the same time, continuation of the downtrend, and we have another possible entry point. You see, there would have been another few trades, well, at least one trade here, another one trade here, another one trade here, instead of just jumping into, those straightforward trades. So I do actually trade sometimes, but you see, like that, like instead of like I was telling you, yeah, double bottom possible to place buy, place the stop below the pins. But it's because it started to rally. Usually this what happens with gold. When it started to rally, breaks out everything, then it can continue, and who knows where it's going to stop next. I mean, okay, 2400 was quite a good next possible area. So I'm going to just remove all of these. No, I'm actually going to leave it for now, because I still have to. I'm going to remove it later, possibly. So let's see what we want to. Where do we want to? Can we put it like this? Quite possible, or leave it to a bit better, because we also have that previous top. We have another top. You see, now it's definitely not here. That's the previous something similar like this, right? It was because it had this area. That's what I was saying. It looks like it's respecting that area where we had those pins rejecting, except it did break and then still came back. So I'm going to leave it like this. Maybe you see the market, of course, now I would be expecting a possible correction, right, for this. So I'm going to, of course, remove these ones, and we don't need this. levels. I'm going to remove everything else, just trying to leave as clear as possible the screen with all of these levels. I know like many people are saying too much, too many levels. Then yeah, when it's all going, it all makes sense. We know why we need them. Now, well, I'm going to leave those ones because now we're going to see if the market will started to go back in, then those areas we might still have a use of them. I'm going to leave it for now like that. And of course, um, let's go on the daily time frame. Remember, guys, my previous analysis, I was telling you that it does still look like a channel, even though here it was triangle, it broke. Remember, it is broke, had a bit of a pullback and continued the way up. And of course, a lot of people would have been expected continue to 500 something. And I was telling you also, of course, I would be also towards that. But we still have this quite strong possible resistance, and that's exactly what happened. You see, it's actually did not break straight away, so it created us another top. At the same time, remember, I was also telling you in the stream, this also looks like a cup and handle pattern, but I usually trust more the other way around when it says a cup and handle on this side. Okay, so I'm not sure, I don't use this pattern very often, but on gold it looks like it's quite it likes to create those caps. But I'm not sure about this the other way around, if it's going to work out or not. What is going to create here? Another handle and continue the way up, or is it actually going to continue down? So now basically I'm going to say is that because we kind of it's respecting this level, then of course my expectation would be that quite possibly it will go down inside that channel. Okay, try to go back down. But if it's not going to go further, then of course again let's go on the 4-hour time frame. Now you know where it is. So we do have 2360 still, the previous level used very often, right? 2360, there 2360, and it quite possibly might go for a bit of a correction in here and then continue, well, I mean, plus minus in this channel or out of it, maybe go a little bit up, giving like a bit of a head and shoulders maybe, and then continue into 2360. And then from here we will see if it's decide to pick up again, or is it going to break it and go further, and treating this level, right? And have a support at that level again. And then we will see what's going to be happening next. So at this moment, what I'm trying to say is that would be looking and playing in this area in that channel still, as we didn't break it out. Okay, so it didn't go. It's created the higher highs expected, I was telling you about, but I was still pointing out that this resistance still exists, and that's what happened. But it was, and then Friday, remember I told you also, I warned you in my stream that Fridays with gold, those kind of huge moves can happen. So it's like usually it's either could be a very quiet day Friday, or could be a dramatic drop or going up, like a dramatic move, big move. You see, it's like in Friday it was, even like I'm saying, even if it's no news, you see like 400 pips it moved down. So yeah, huge. But unfortunately I wasn't there on Fridays. Usually I am out on the house, but, and I think in one of my videos I also was saying that maybe on Fridays I should consider and actually stay and try to take these big moves, because even when I was trading, I missed few of those Fridays moves. Yeah, usually on Friday you feel a little bit more relaxed as a weekend coming soon, and you just think, okay, Friday's probably not going to be happening anything, but it was, and happened again. Okay, so now we will see from this. Of course, like I'm saying, I would probably looking for a bit of correction, but it's still, you see, again might go as a flag, right? This is would be like a movement like this could be a bearish flag with continuation down. Okay, so but we'll have all those levels. We will see again, and so yeah, that's kind of a little bit of technical overview for you guys with the the bigger picture, right? What I will be looking for um, around playing out with those areas to see, right, in around here. From here we will see how fast and strong the move up back up is going to be. At this moment, still expecting the possible just a bit of a correction and continuation way down in this channel where we already have two tops, and because it is created another one, that's why my expectation for correction continue the way down, possibly 2360 area, possibly. Again, if I'll do Fibonacci, which is really helpful tool, we see that we still have a little bit to go to 50, which could go to 50 and then go for a bit of a correction and continue. And 61 is next, is nearly 2360, is around this area. So that's why I'm saying in here might be a bit of type of correction, or who knows, like how far it will go, of course. And still 61, possibly the Fibonacci on horizon around 2360, plus minus. It could be low, it could be around it, or maybe higher. So, but that's the play play zone. And of course, if it's going to go the same, guys, Fibonacci you can use. I don't usually draw them because I know roughly where the market, you see with those levels which I already have, I know roughly where the market would go without Fibonacci. But if you are still not familiar, that's easier for you to see, to use Fibonacci, and then they'll give you a little bit of clue where the market can go. So you see, that's what I was telling you here, right? We have another like 23 Fibonacci. That's what possibly it might go. Here I have that other level because it might go higher, lower, and then we will see if it's again going to sit in this channel, or we'll try to go high, and then we'll have like next, 38. And which is exactly with my also that previous level, and then 50 and 61, right? So back to could be 2450, right? The 2448, which it did not respect last time, like, right, jump up last time, jump down, but this time it might be find resistance here. You see 61 in here. So that's kind of overview, up or down this way at this moment, looking for a bit of a correction. But like I'm saying, remember you saw the Fibonacci around 50, so it might go slightly lower. But again, guys, I will be placing the orders both directions basically. But with the open in the market, of course, I will see if it will be gap or not. And because at this moment I already have kind of zone in that little one, right? That little channel, but it might be a little bit too narrow because with gold, you don't want very narrow. 14 is not enough. So probably would be using that bottom. And you see, going to this level is good enough. Going to next level also good. And higher is also really, really good. So this possible entry point, yes, can go on a smaller time frame just to see. The only problem is that bottom once again, because gold likes to create lower, so that's why it might go create at a bit lower and then turn around. Or we will see. And again, if I'll decide to go for the smaller channel and go for low, it's about 40. If it wants to go there, it might still be that little small profit to go for, and then place a new order. So we will see. At this moment, that's where I am. And now let's go. Well, I'm because I already gave you a bit of the technical overview. At this moment, I might not go live on Sunday. Okay, I might not go live because at this moment I explained everything. But on Monday, from Monday to Tuesday, I might to do the stream. Like I'm saying, depends what else is going to be happening, and to see what happened on Monday. And I might, give you a little bit more details. But I mean, I might go also, I might place, still run it live, but without commentary, okay? Without commentary, just to show you where the orders, how they will work. Again, you probably seen it this time, how they trigger, because that's the main question, how to use the EA, where is buy stops, sell stops, how they work, how recovery works. So if you watch those streams, you would have seen how they worked out. And now I'm going to show you, actually with the stream I can't show you settings. Yeah, so this is the normal setting I'm using on this account. Is 0.3 is the order size, and I'm saying, guys, this is very, very risky because this is 50,000 a demo account. But for if it would have been real, I would never place such big lot sizes. I only place these different lot sizes so you can see the differences between the trades. okay, when we will be checking the results. So this is not zero point 0.3. The one I'm sending to Telegram, I'm still sending you from different also account, because on this one I can't send signals from that one. So I'm having another one where I can send, but there I placed the 0.10 just in case, okay, for some of you smaller lot size. And this is the same settings I'm sending. This is with my usual strategy I'm using with the recovery settings, all pretty much the same as you will see in Telegram channel. Okay, so that's where I'm placing the pending orders. The second two, you see this one's I'm placing 0.2, these two, and these are, we are going to try to place the bigger, we'll try to catch bigger moves, because some of you are saying, why wouldn't we go for bigger take profits instead of just 180, like maybe, because obviously gold moves really a lot, right? Like during the day, roughly 100 pips and over. Like, okay, Friday, this is not happening every day. I mean, if what happened on Friday, and often happens, if gold would move like always those 400 pips a day, it would have been just amazing. It would make lots and lots of money. But it's tricky, just like any other pair. I mean, it moves nicely, but usually I would expect 100 pips in one direction, 150, 160, up to 200. And yeah, but roughly about 100, right? So that's why, yes, it's possible to look for bigger take profits, but because you see I'm doing it, for example, in um, Asian session, and I don't see like the clear creation of like the channel or something, right? But that's what in my technical analysis in the stream, I'm trying to show you for the bigger, where I think the market can go, and then where we could probably get a bit bigger take profit. Yes, you can try to put it. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to explain to you, and we will see how this week. So that's why I for tests, okay, for you to see if it's going to work or not. I have these two setups, and again, why is it two different? Because, for example, as I'm saying, what's really good with the EA is that you can place buy stop and sell stop with the same setting, or you can place buy stop with one setting or sell stop with the different setting. Because we might think, okay, if I buy and the market might only go like 30 pips, right? But it's more looking like I want to sell, and it might go like 200, 300 pips, just like what happened this week, where I was also showing you, where explaining where the highest, the lowest, my expectation would be where the market can go, like higher, like buy would have been less, or sell would have been bigger. So that's what will be showing you. Unfortunately, when I'm streaming, it doesn't show the setup, but you can see it on this part, okay, on the left part, where it's very, very small. I don't know if you will be able to actually see it. You can zoom in, when you're watching it, you can zoom it and see, but I'm going to tell you now. So I'm having a smaller lot size, which again, still quite a bit, if all the trades are going to be running at the same time, and especially in recovery, like for automatic system. And here you see I'm not placing the take profit. Well, I decided not to do that. I know this is not as good, as I decided to place the trailing. So, for example, yes, the stop loss is the same. The move stop loss to break even after 500 pips. So, for example, if the market moves 500 pips, then the stop loss will move into break even with here the slippage buff. I'm using 200, so it will move 200 pips. And if the market from 500 will reverse, then it will make me only 200 pips profit. This is not, again, the same idyllic, but let's try this way before I might try to go for like a proper profit. Like, let's say I'm not going to place any trailing, only like stop 900, and let's say I might put take profit, let's say 1000, right, 1000 points, and then I would have to, of course, change this one to the standard. And if I'll change it to standard and put take profit, then the EA will give you like wherever you put 1500, if it will reach 1500 pips, points, or 1000 points of 100 pips, it will just close it. It will not split the lot. Okay, I understand. Is that what quite a lot of you are referring to? Is that because, of course, the take profit is smaller, original 180, right? The half position smaller than the original stop loss. But you've seen with the recovery, right? When it recovery has a bigger take profit, right? So we do have take profit 900. and smaller, slightly smaller stop loss. So, and that's how it actually works out afterwards. But with this setup, trying to catch a bigger move. So I'm just going to remove this. I mean, like I'm saying, I might try to, I'm just going to leave that one also just as it was. And so what do I have here? You see, it moves trailing. It will move to 500, the stop loss into break even at 200 after 500 points. And actually, the trailing will start after it will continue another 500. So, for example, if it will not reverse and hit 200 but continue our direction, and then when it's going to go to 100, 100 pips, it will turn on the trailing, and it will be trailing like 200 points every step, 200 points behind the price. Okay, so that's why, for example, after 1000, if it will sharply reverse, then it will make us 800 points profit. Okay, so that's how it should work. So we will see. I haven't placed the orders when I was streaming. This week I didn't do it at all, but this coming week maybe I'll try this way, and we will see what's the effective, right? We're just trying to get the effective way of doing it. And so you see, the basically, if you are using the same, for example, I'm trading on gold, and if you want those different setups for buy orders and sell orders, then you, in reference, you have to change this number. You see, on the first one I have it just 10,000. This one to 10,000, or maybe 10,001. I have here to 10,002. I'm going to, the recovery system is exactly the same. The only difference here, instead of putting recovery objective profit, I'm putting no loss. Why? Because we don't have profit here, right, in take profit. That's why the EA will not understand what you want to make profit of, because there is no profit. Usually it recovers the loss and makes profit, right? And here we'll put no loss, and it would know it would just make no loss because we didn't have a profit in the stating. And it will be just trying to get out with no profit. It might get a little bit of profit, but only will be trying to cover the 90 pips loss. But you can always move a little bit, take profit if you'd want. So we will see then when I will apply, so how it's going to perform. Okay, so I'm going to cancel because I already had all the settings. I have the second one at this moment. I have the second one with the same settings, which is going to be, like I'm saying, one is for buy stop, another one for sell stop, if I will decide which way, expecting bigger, smaller. And you see the numbers here is changed. Also the reference number is changed, and they're all going to work separately from each other. If you leave it the same, then of course the EA will be just trying to close or trail or whatever to do with setup from the whoever knows, because it will be looking at the all the setups with the same number, because it would be performing as the same EA. That's why always remember to change them. And this is the automatic one. And automatic, I'm showing you, is the same setup as for the smaller take profit, because this should be it uses the signal and looks for the entry points with the signal. And the smaller lot size I put in here, which is also a little bit risky, because we've seen it's been going in recovery, and the lot size got quite high, and it might get more trades. So here the setting is now, I have the active trades limit, you see, and that's what I put, maximum 5, because I know that last time when I had I was trying it in blow on it, I did not put any limits, and I don't think it was even that feature in it. It was later, but I never later built in, but I never tested it with it to reduce the lot size, because before it would just take, not lot size, the how many trades to take, and it would have just go for every single trade, and it would have been a lot of trades floating, and it just didn't have enough leverage on the account, and it's just blown it. And now I'm reducing it to 5. And of course, during the process, while it's working, it's possible, for example, still to maybe like to put it a bit more, and to see if the trades will go into recoveries, and then, for example, change it. to, like, let's say only one, or just disable it completely and let the EA to finish recovery of those trades. And But that's what I wanted to test and see. And this is also completely hands-free, except like just keep an eye on how many trades could be there running at the same time, and if they're profitable or not, once again, right? So that's what I will be looking at. But the settings are exactly the same as for the usual strategy, and this is the new new area for this um, automatic system, which you don't have in other EAs, the ones you're using, guys, who are using it. Because like I'm saying, it's just I don't, it hasn't been tested properly, and I don't feel it's safe to use it unless it's actually we can test it. I can test it and see how it performs, because here the settings, I might would have to adjust them, because this week it had some profitable trades and also some losing trades, but it didn't recover at the end of the day, unfortunately, because I walked away on Friday and the computer switched off, and I'm not using VPS, and the trades closed out without recovery. So yeah, as you can see, guys, it's like I started with 50 on this one, but now those two trades were not supposed to close. They were supposed to still continue recovering, but when I already checked out, it was too late, because when I switched on the computer, well, it was already after 11 when the market closed, and yeah, it's closed out it, and as you can see, here is nothing floating. We will see, maybe with the opening of the market, the EA is still going to pick up that it didn't finish recovery. So it might bring back the trades. Okay, but on the other hand, it's possible like to put me manually, for example, place two orders to make those two buys, exactly the same lot sizes, and just put the take profit right in the recovery. As I have here 900 points, so basically I can do return them, put them manually, and just go for those bigger take profits. And once again, to show you here, so I can change, let's say, instead of close, half, and trail, to put standard. And then if it's going to be not profitable trades, again, here I would have to also change profit for no loss, like I showed you in those other two setups. So that's how I can bring them back and try to finish recovering. Okay, so that's how it's possible. But I'm going to see if actually the EA might pick it up itself, because it did before. I saw it did before, but I mean, now it goes, unless there are some updates or anything. If updates will go through, then it's probably not going to pick up, and then I would have to put it manual. So we will see. But this moment, you see, guys, yeah, that's the trades, the automatic ones, and the previous ones, the trades, the closed out, the ones which I was giving my signals, and but the automatic ones, unfortunately, that's what happened. But we will see. So now you know, I'm just showing to you guys what I'm doing at this moment, trying to do anyway, and I will keep you updated, okay, with the results of the new system, this new automatic setup in EA, and I'll continue and try to do the some streams. So yeah. Okay, so if you're, of course, interested to learn a little bit more about the strategy and the results, what's going to be, then of course you can always subscribe and join my Telegram channel, JannaFX, the only one official Telegram channel, and all the links, as usual, you can find in the description under this video, guys. Okay, so happy trading, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.